Hi friends, and welcome to 32391 Beymer Road. We have a 3,433 square foot house to show you today, located on 5 acres out Diller Road. Spectacularly private. The birds are chirping, the sun's shining, and we've got a lot to see, so come on inside. Let me grab my resources here. Too much for me to remember, so I've taken a few notes just to make sure that I don't forget anything. There's so many details I want to highlight as we go through today. I'm sure I won't be able to call attention to all of them. I'll do the best that I can. Of course, my contact information is right below, so if you have more questions, I'll be happy to answer those at any time. You'll notice as you come in, you've got a tile entry area. So for those wet Oregon winters, your mess gets left at the door, and then you enter into beautiful oak floors, stunning views, and finish work of the finest quality. It's hard to believe when you look around that this house is over 20 years old. It looks brand new. When this house was built, I was just finishing up high school. And these folks had the intention of staying here forever. I'm remembering a time when we sat here as a family and listened to their daughter and my sister play piano. That's what the spotlight's for. The piano's not there anymore, you'll have to bring your own. Fireplace, built-in cabinetry. I hope you have a lot of friends because we have a lot of space. Out this door is one of our 3 stamped stained concrete cantilevered patios. The whole house invites you back to take a look at Spencer Butte from a perspective like you've never seen it before. It really is gorgeous. What a day. All of these windows are real double hung windows. So you can open the bottom, you can open the top. They are wood-clad vinyl windows. These are state-of-the-art. They age gracefully, they work wonderfully, and again, just inviting you to the outside from within. We're entering the master bedroom, or I suppose we're supposed to call them owner suites these days. You, of course, have your own private deck here with that view in the background. Christensen Ranch in the valley, Spencer Butte in the background. Oak floors all throughout. We didn't refinish these floors. This is how good they look 22 years later. It's really amazing. As we head down the hallway to the master bath, the soaking tub with south-facing windows, west-facing windows, split vanities. All of the cabinets were custom made at the cabinet factory here in Eugene. Again, tile floors that match the ones in the entry. Large, warm, lovely. And just behind you, the private water closet with a tile shower as well. Make sure you take a look at the large walk-in closets on either side as you head back towards the interior of the house. Now this room was designed to be a sewing room and shared office space for the clients. It also could serve as a bedroom. It's got plenty of closet space over there, and the cabinets could be removed if you wanted some more room for your kiddos. Beautiful window seat looking back on the front of the property, and the utility room is off on this direction. Just to the left here is a powder bath. There are 2 full bathrooms on this level and a full bathroom downstairs. But your guests are never far away from the services if they need them. It won't surprise you to know that the seller was a big fan of cooking. Every single aspect of this kitchen was laid out to his specifications so that he could cook and entertain and make wonderful meals, and I hope that your family will do much of the same. From the prep island to the pantry with the refrigerator light. I didn't turn that light on, it turned itself on. Appliance garage makes it easier to keep clean. And I can't turn them on because they'll be so loud, but I just love the toe kick vents for the central vacuuming system. Sweep it up and away it goes. One of my favorite things about the design is the intentionality. So you've got the best of both worlds here with open concept on the family room in the kitchen, but if you need some privacy and some separation of space, you have room for that as well. You've got built-in bookcases. These are all oak. The media center behind the large doors there, and also a sunroom, which is just a wonderful space any time of year, but especially stunning in the winter when it's just the brightest room in the whole house. You might have noticed in the ceilings of every room we've been in so far are speakers, and each of these knobs is individual volume control for your surround system, your music system, if you will. Now this wing was designed for who I lovingly call Grandma. She's not my grandma, she was their mother and mother-in-law, but this was essentially her 2-bedroom suite, all separate. It would work wonderfully for children, guests, you name it. But if you notice the finishings are a little bit different, that's because this room was set up as Granny's living room and media center. Easily turn that back into a closet without much work at all, but you still have a private entrance if your kids are of an age where that's appropriate. Jack and Jill set up on the bathroom over here, so both bedrooms have identical access, and then another lovely tile shower. I pointed them out in the living room, but I'll just call your attention again to the double hung windows. All of the bedrooms have those as well. And we're only halfway done. There's the whole downstairs. All of the carpet on the stairs here, as well as the bedrooms upstairs and the living room, was put in brand new before we put it on the market. And of course we have the Harry Potter room, or storage underneath the closet. What did we call it before Harry Potter? This room is flex space. This could be your romp room, a guest suite, additional TV room, so many different things you could do here. It's a really big space, and if you noticed, there was a full bathroom off to your left as you entered. Storage, storage, storage everywhere you look. And the tub shower combo for bathing the grandkids. I don't have grandkids. We're gonna head back outside. And it's not every house that I would call your attention to the mechanical room, but this one merits mentioning. Christmas ornaments. Look at all the storage. So much space here. Insulated. You've got access to your crawl space, which a 9-foot human being could walk into. And I have to point out, this is the central system for the geothermal heat system. If you're not familiar with geothermal heat system, it's wonderful. Basically, you're keeping the water warm and therefore getting very efficient heating and cooling without spending a ton on utilities. My clients added a water softener to the system for personal preference. The water here is great. We've got the well tests to show you. And 2 water heaters so that you never have to worry about running out of hot water. And everywhere you go, Spencer Butte is right there. Of the 5 acres, probably 2/3 of it is out in front of you here. You'll notice a driveway in the foreground. That crosses this property. There's an easement to give your neighbors access. Those are the only other folks out here that you might ever see. And in all my time here over the last 22 years, I've never seen anybody on that road. So I don't know if they're reclusive or if I just have that perfect timing. But tons and tons of privacy. If you haven't looked at the aerial photos in the listing, you should take a look at those. That really gives you a sense of just how insulated you are on this property. It's kind of in the center of the property and you can't see a neighbor's house any direction you look. Do you hear that? That's nature. I didn't even have time to point out the 2-car oversized garage. You can actually park 4 cars in there. There's a little workspace as well. But there's just so much to show you here, and I didn't want to get bogged down in all of the details. I hope this gave you a sense of just how special this property is, and when you want to come see it in person, just let me know.